You're a lesbian now. Oh hey, it's me, Olive, your drag diva, and welcome back to my channel. Now, for those of you who haven't noticed, your girl may or may not be a little bit of like a feminist because men are trash. So I thought, why not pay homage to a feminine icon? And, you know, why not celebrate the anniversary of the 19th Amendment, which gave women the right to vote? So I'm going to show you all the tips and tricks that I found to help feminize my face. And I'm going to pay homage to all the beautiful women who I found gorgeous and all the beauty that I found beautiful that caught my attention. Yeah, so if you want to see what my makeup look looks like or want to learn about the 19th Amendment, then keep on watching. But before we get into this video, make sure you check out all my other socials at The Olive Cox for more drag fun. All right, I'm gonna go shave my face, do my base, and I'll be right back. And I'm back, y'all. As you can see, I have my base all done and I have all this translucent powder because I'm ready to get into these eyes. So let's do that. So as you can see, I have the brows all done, the base all done. Now let's get into this makeup look. I'm so excited for this. So, rude. So once again, this look is inspired by National Women's Equality Day. And if you haven't noticed, that's today. So in today's look, I'm going to teach you how to feminize your face, which is great for anybody who's doing drag for the first time. If you're trans or non-binary, if you're just like a cis woman, you can also get into this fun tips and tricks for everyone. To start off, I'm going to prime my eyes. And I'm going to set that with a little translucent powder. Before I start doing any shadow, I'm going to start to map out my liner as a guide for the shadow. And to create this look today, I'm using the Life's a Drag palette by Lunar Beauty. Right now I'm taking the shade Sickening on a fluffy brush and I'm putting that in my crease. And I am just placing that in my crease, blending it out. And on a denser brush, I'm taking the shade Hunty, which is a cool tone brown, and I'm placing that lower in the crease to create more depth. And the gray tone in the cool brown will create a shadow, which is what we're looking for. Going back into Sickening and blending that out. Now I'm taking the shade Mug and I'm placing that lower in the crease. And Mug is like a deep neutral, like chocolate brown. Time to highlight the brow bone. And now I'm blending out the shadows further. All right, now I'm cutting the crease. I forgot to put black. That's fine. And since it's drag, I'm cutting the crease above my natural crease. Since the brows are lifted, everything else has to be lifted. All right, I'm gonna set that crease really quickly before it starts creasing. Now I'm taking the shade Sickening and I'm placing that in the outer third of the eye. And right next to that, I'm placing the shade Mug even deeper in the outer third, just to create more depth. It's liner time. I'm reinforcing my liner. I've found that through trial and error, sometimes embracing bigger shapes and more makeup can help create a more feminine shape and help create the illusion that causes confusion. Right now I'm adding white to the waterline just to open it up. Today marks the anniversary of the 19th Amendment, which gave women the right to vote. A step towards equality, but we're still far from it, and that was so many years ago. You know, just a little over a century, no big deal. Although change is happening. We have a woman in the White House now. So. For this look today, I created more of like a round shape because that tends to like feminize an eyeball, and that's what we're going for. Time to add some white liquid liner to the inner corner just to open it up even further. And then right under that, I'm lining it with my eyebrow pen. And now I'm drinking some Red Bull. Right now I'm smoking out the lower lash line using the same shadows as the top, but just in reverse. And I'm back. As you can see, I finished the other eye. My camera cut out, sorry about that. The light died. I've been doing this for a little bit, so sorry, just girly things. So I finished the other eye, put lashes on, mascara, finished the liner. Now let's get into this. So we can like reinforce the face. Before we do that, let's do lips. And for my face, for drag, I love doing like a Bratz doll. Like that was my feminine icon growing up. Now it's time for the lips. Now I personally go for a more rounded shape because I feel like that feminizes my face the most. Very Bratz doll. Fashion icons. Ooh, look, it's coming together. Now for this look, I'm going very like Rosie the Riveter meets like Rosie Perez. Listen, she's Latina, so growing up, I like loved all like Latina beauty. Like, give me a chola brow. Give me all of it. And the 19th Amendment was ratified in August of 1920, so it's been over a century. And the 19th Amendment marked one stage in women's fight for equality. Riveting, right? She's almost here. Now I'm placing a little bit of white concealer on the back of my hand, and I'm placing that on the center of the lips, just to create more dimension. And we want these things to be pouty. Like I just got them done. Like I want these to look like my All-Stars lips. Right now I'm placing a little bit of the Fenty. Oh, I just stuck my finger in it. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? My finger fucked it up. So I'll place that on my finger and place it on the lips. Cute. Now I'm dipping into my bronzer and I'm reinforcing that. And I take it from like my sideburns to like almost my mouth. I leave a lot of light in the center because like for my face, it creates like the most feminine looking shape. I try to go for like round because like I have a pretty angular shape to my face. So it's like pretty like masculine, I guess, and like angular. So I try to make that as round as I can. Men have tried keeping women down for so long. Still trying, but I believe the future is female. They are for sure the superior species, what have you. Men are the worst, the literal worst. I mean, clearly, if like last year was any indication. And I'm placing that wherever the light would naturally hit, and I'm going around my jaw as well. And I decided to do like a neutral look today because I wanted this to be as like natural as possible, because I wanted the main focus to be the day. And, you know, feminizing the face and like honestly just paying tribute to women everywhere. And now I'm reinforcing my contour. I feel like we lost some of it as we were doing our makeup and placing the like translucent powder over it. So this will help reinforce everything and make the shadows deeper. And I take it from my sideburn and bring it in. Literally placing it like on top of my cheekbone. I do want everything kind of lifted. Blushy blush, blush, blush. Speaking of getting the right to vote, there's an election coming up. It's a little recall. Make sure you vote now. Listen, we don't need Miss Caitlyn running shit, thinking she can. Right now I'm adding powdered foundation to kind of reverse contour and sharpen up the cheek, and to add more coverage around the 5 o'clock shadow area. And adding blush to the nose now. Time for my beauty marks. Beauty marks added. Now it's time to bronze the neck. Yeah. Time for some setting spray. While we're at it, we might as well add some highlighter. In drag, I tend to focus the highlight in one specific area to minimize texture. I'm taking that same highlighter, putting it on a super dense brush, and placing it on the tip of the nose. All right, I'm gonna go do my finishing touches and put a wig on and my drag, and I'll be right back with the finished look. And this is the finished look, y'all. This National Women's Equality Day makeup look is all finished. How do we feel about it? I feel so gorgeous in this. Like, I know it's like super simple and like an easy makeup look. I mean, for a drag queen, but like, so effective. With the hair, the hoops, like I have to add my little chola touch because you know me. The little headband, I feel, like I said, like Rosie the Riveter meets Rosie Perez. Like Rosie the Riveter with some spice, bitch. I have some titties today. Which, I mean, we all know that's not my thing. I'm not a tit girl, but you know, I thought when I'm celebrating women, why not bring the girls? You know what I mean? You know what I mean. This, listen, blue collar, more like blue baller. I don't know. So what did we learn today during this makeup look? We learned that men are trash, they're worthless, they're pieces of shit, and like the world would be better without them. So, and also, like I said, this is the anniversary of women getting the right to vote. So, to celebrate, I have an idea. On September 14th, make sure you vote no. If you're in California, that is. Because, like, we don't need, a recall and stuff. Like, Caitlyn, sit the fuck down. But that's not directed towards anyone. Just kidding. And once again, we also learned some tricks on how to feminize the face. And that's helpful if you're doing drag, if you're a trans woman, if you're a cis woman, if you're non-binary. Tips for everyone to learn how to feminize and make your face look even more beautiful. Because listen, even Kim Kardashian does these tricks. I mean, not these exact ones. Like, I mean, I kind of perfected it for myself because like my face is different. Because you know, we have different journeys and experiences. That's what we'll go with. Not good. I kind of live for this look. Hold on. This is kind of it. And then like, this is just like a men's shirt that I'm like wearing. Like, come on. She's feminizing it. Okay. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked the video. Once again, men are trash. I'm just kidding. I love you. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and make sure you check out all my other socials at The Olive Cox for more drag fun. All right, I'll see you next week. Bye. Listen, I'm not the regular Rosie the Riveter. I'll cut a bitch.
What's her name? Rosie the Riveter?
Rosie the Riveter.
Now you're Rosa the Riveter.
Rosa. And this is the finished look, y'all. This, National Women's Equality Day.
What is that song? That little like meme song? Men are stupid and I don't respect them. No? Have you never heard that?
No, I don't think so.
Like
I would remember this because this is kind of iconic.